Klopp, when the football gods in the universe are speaking to you, you should try and listen rather than ignore. People are saying things to you. If you are defensively solid and resolute, you don't give the opposition too much space, and you now take your chances, which is what a Salah can do and a Darwin Nunez can do when he feels like it, you can actually win games. Because you look at the Leeds game, gung-ho, full on, and Leeds had chance after chance after chance because they had all the space in the world. They ended up losing. City game, full on defense, gave City no space whatsoever, men behind the ball, made it very difficult for City to have any cheddar or any counters. Chance came to them, they took it. Here again, man, we know how good Napoli are, and we know what Napoli did to them in freaking Naples. But defensively, Liverpool was solid, kept it tight. It was actually a very even game because they kept on showing the stats, and for a long time it was 50-50 possession, 50-50 possession, 50-50 possession. So it was a very even game, but I think for Napoli, they found it hard to create any space, and they found it hard to really get the ball into those channels because with Liverpool, just how much more Liverpool were defensively solid and more resolute and together in this game compared to the Leeds game, it was night and day. It was completely night and day. And I think as I was watching it, I was like, this is close. But I feel Liverpool have won. I felt there was a greater likelihood Liverpool would score than Napoli would score because I just felt that the way Liverpool defensively handled Napoli, I thought they kept Osimhen and Kivicha as quite as much as they could. Although Kvaratskhelia, that guy did a few things on Trent. He did a few things on Trent. That, bro, the ease with which that guy gets past players is freaking crazy, man. But Liverpool did the best they could to keep them quiet. And for Liverpool, it was just about, okay, look, when the opportunity arises and falls, can we take it? Similar to what they did with Man City. And ball comes in. I thought Nunez scored to begin with because I thought the ball crossed the line when Nunez headed it through. But obviously, Salah then said, what's up? But this is the issue. In a lot of these games, Salah is the only guy scoring. Salah is the only guy scoring. He can't be the only guy scoring there. He has to have some support, which is why people say the whole Sadio Mane tax. Because I think Diaz is still injured. I think he is. Firmino's washed. Firmino ain't going to give you that quality on a consistent basis. And I think for Darwin, maybe this is a season in which he needs to really find himself. He was very helpful and useful when he came on, and he was critical in Liverpool equalizing. But I think there needs to be that Sadio Mane type who can be another reliable, consistent offensive threat to help on Salah because Salah has been the only guy who's been scoring for Liverpool in the last few freaking games. So they need another outlet. But look, man, at the end of the day, for Liverpool, this game didn't really matter for either side. So I think for Napoli, for them, they're like, look, as long as none of our guys gets injured, because Napoli, we're going to top the group regardless. So that's why it was sort of like, you can't read too much into this because unless Liverpool destroyed Napoli were always going to come top. Liverpool always going to come second. So Liverpool right now is, who do they face? Are they going to get a Real? Are they going to potentially get a freaking PSG? Or do they get a freaking Bayern with Mane coming back? So it is what it is. But I think just in terms of reacting to the Leeds game and having a reaction based on that shock of a loss to Leeds and losing the whole Anfield run, it was important from a psychological, mental point of view, specifically with what they had to do in the EPL, that they just got away with the win. So a win, especially with a team like this, was big. Again, you can't read too much into it because, again, the game didn't mean anything because nothing was at stake, really. But it's a good psychological boost for Liverpool Klopp. I think you need to tweak your system into say, you know what? We can't be full-on gung-ho because we just don't have the players to be full-on gung-ho and give cheddar. We have to now keep it tight, be defensively strong, and be a lot more economical in how we put away our chances when it falls to us. For Napoli, look, this doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. And I think for Napoli, they're going to be a real massive threat to come the next round because I think going into the Maradona Stadium in Naples is going to be a problem. So if Napoli can say what's up away from home, they're going to be very difficult to play at home. So I think if you're a team finishing second place, facing Napoli is going to be a real problem. So, and I do feel like if Napoli top the group, I expect them to make the freaking quarters. And for Liverpool, if they can get the guys in the Club Brugge group or so forth, that'll be fine. Beyond that, it may be tricky for your boys, man. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button over there and join us tomorrow night for the open hangouts where we'll review the whole UCL thing, man. See you guys tomorrow night. One love.